Base! Ship. Coming at us, we're gonna crash, we're all dead. Meteorite. Get us, Bruce Willis. Very slow, meteorite. This is thrilling! Oh, shit, son. Just kinda glanced there, but I don't know. If this were more realistic, he'd be dead. It would have exploded right then and there. Ooh. Bitchin' music. Cool. The impact site. Greetings to everybody from Dementis, and welcome to the very first of the, I don't know, evening Let's Plays. Yay! We had Dragon Ball Z Saga Starfall Weekend Let's Plays. Now it's the evening Let's Plays, starting with Pikmin 1. This is another one that was not originally planned of the original 10 for Season 3, but it's like, wait, this came out in that same time period and I love this game. Sure, why not? My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out and I awoke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved Dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the Dolphin by then, no, better not to think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. Yep. So as you can obviously tell by the excuse me. As you can obviously tell by the 4x3, I'm playing the GameCube version. I do not own the Wii versions, nor do I really have particular interest in the Wii versions. Where is that button? Nope. I guess I can't zoom out yet. I need to discover a certain thing first. Where's my camera controls anyway? Camera. Oh. Okay, I guess I was looking down at my controller, I didn't notice it flip around. I don't know what I did. What's this thing? It's red now! What made the red man red? That's racist. It spit out a seed. A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up, as if it were waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion too. Cool. So anyway, we are playing as Captain Olimar. This is one of the greatest Nintendo series of all time. I'm just saying. Oh, shit. It's a leaf. Cool. The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. The sprout emits a strange light and it sways back and forth without benefit of wind. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I'm compelled. I must approach it and press A. I pressed A. What happened? Oh my god! It's an X-Man! Kill it! Kill it with fire! Ha ha, it won't work anyway. Extraordinary! When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage. It just stands there, staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pick brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. If I find anything small, I shall call it a squishy and it shall be my squishy. Here I am. Rock you like a hurricane, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it and throw it with A, and will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to C and X as well. Excuse me, Mom. The following controls allow me several viewpoints. Okay, so now it's gonna allow me to change the camera. I must survive. I need to familiarize myself with these controls and my surroundings. Okay. Yay! Now it zooms out. Cool. Woohoo! Boom! Yeah! So how... get over there. So how you play is you have Pikmin as your army. Right now we only have one, but that will soon change. Oh, as it's now going to teach. I threw it at that thing because that thing has a red palette with the number 1 on it, meaning it sprouts it. The Pikmin carry it to their ship. They'll say it though. Astonishing! The onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be a sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. For those who are wondering why I'm giving Olimar this kind of voice, it's because in the second game, which I will play eventually, possibly even this season, don't know, hopefully, sorry, it's screwing with my throat, I'm probably gonna have to get a drink between episodes. The reason I'm giving that voice is because in the second game, we actually hear his voice, and he goes, Olimar! Olimar! So, I've decided that is his voice. He has a very deep voice. Yep, anyway. Ah, damn it. Whatever. So, as I said, it has the number 1 on it, meaning it'll sprout 1 Pikmin. However, bonus little detail is that because it is the same color as the onion, obviously, for those who haven't played, obviously that indicates that there will be multiple colors. Since it is the same color, it ends up producing double. Or, in really large cases, it'll just be, like, more. In this case, though, since it starts out as 1, it doubles to 2. So I get 2 free Pikmin. If when you're plucking up Pikmin, there are more around and you rapidly hit A, Olimar will go to collect those as well. Ah, there we go. L button brings it behind. Cool. So now, this part's cool. The C button, the C stick also works because you can, like, guide the Pikmin. Which is really helpful, because when you guide the Pikmin, they will automatically grab something if available. So like that, for example, they will grab it. Ah, the music, so peaceful. So obviously, as with pretty much every Let's Player out there, every episode's going to be a little bit shorter. This one's going to be a little bit longer, possibly. I don't really know, but I'm going to go at these based on each day. As you can see up there in top right, we have day 1. Each day will make an episode. There's a limit, as was said in the intro, of 30 days. So it's not going to be a horrendously long series. Depending on how good I am, of course. Who knows, I could end up sucking this time around, end up getting the bad ending, have it be the full 30 days, and me fail miserably. Who knows? We will find out. Anyway, for now, though we now have 10 Pikmin, but we're not done yet, I must have more. They're so adorable, I need more. Let's see what else we have available to us. Ah, there's one up here. Ah, no! Don't get separated from me, little buddies. If you do end up getting separated from your Pikmin, they will just sort of disband on their own, just sort of stay put. By which I mean, if you were to press X, they would take on this sort of grayish hue. I believe that's gray. I don't know. Everyone knows I'm colorblind at this point. But that just means that they're stationary, they won't do anything unless something comes along that they can attack or pick up or run away from, they will act accordingly. But otherwise, when it is that you end up, if they get separated from you and you go too far to where they can't follow you, which will probably happen a lot, they're not the brightest of creatures, you will be able to, excuse me, you're supposed to see, not the brightest of creatures, then they will just sort of stay put and await your return. Also, as you may have noticed earlier when I disbanded them, when it is that they are disbanded like that, you can summon them back to you by holding down B to whistle them back to you, like so. Yeah, it's just your own little army to control. And with this, we will now have 14 on the field. Cool. Obviously, this is a tutorial day, so we don't get a lot of shit to use, but... Oh, God. Got to wait for them to sprout up. It's not thrilling. But yet, it's not thrilling yet. This is going to get intense. This game actually can get really intense, especially in latter stages. But for right now, when it is that you have 10, which I had it a while ago, but whatever, you can bring them over to this box. This, I don't know what the hell kind of box it's supposed to be, but it's just a box, and they push it out of the way. Hooray. Eventually. There we go. The Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned about Pikmin conduct. Approach and press A to pick sprouts. Press A to grab Pikmin. Release to throw. Press B to call them. X to dismiss. Use C to command and control the group. L, R, and Z control perspective. I shall record all this in my computer. I can press Y to access the computer. Ah, yes. As it glimpsed at before, I have... Eventually on the right there is going to be a map. Obviously there's other controls, but eventually there will be a map we don't have it right now because we've yet to actually truly view everything. But let's see, right now it's saying we have 2 with us. Free of them, there are 12 of them free. Let's fix that. There, now we have all of them with us. Here we have a ship part. The most crucial one, thankfully. We'd be screwed if it wasn't.
Amazing! There's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get it back to the Dolphin?
Obviously, we will use the Pikmin. And they will pick it up. However, we require 20, we only have 14. So there's more Pikmin to be found. Like right there. Let's have that one grab. And that one grab. Any others around the place? Ah, yes, there is. One right up here. Grab it. Yay. And then the rest can all just grab this one right here. Come on. Oh. No, you can grab it. Go for it. Don't let anyone tell you you can't, because you most certainly can. Just find a spot. Oh. Poor little guy. Just want to grab it. You guys, let him in. Let him be part. There you go. And you little guy, go ahead and grab onto that one. Yeah! When it is that you have more Pikmin than required, they end up going twice as fast. Also, please note, fractions. These are backwards-ass fractions. The number on top is the number required, obviously. The number on bottom is the number that's there, so... Again, it's backwards fractions, but whatever. On the bright side, you'll never see a train divide by 0, so that's a good thing. With that, we now have 25 Pikmin.
When many Pikmin seeds sprout once, I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. I guess I'll try and get it all done at once by repeatedly tapping in until I pick all the Pikmin from the ground. I've noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flushed with bright color. At other times, I revert to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin.
Yep, the thing I already said about them being sort of disbanded temporarily. So many Pikmins. So many. And that's literally all the Pikmin we can get for right now. So, with that out of the way, we now have enough for this piece. So, my troops, pick it up. Come on, there we go. All 25 of you. Good. With that all set now, they will carry it back to our ship. No, they will not carry it back to theirs. The onion. That would suck if it did, but nope, they won't. Times like this, though, it's especially fun just waiting for them. There will be a lot of waiting in this game. There will be no cuts throughout this playthrough, because the days are already short as they are. Each day is approximately 10 minutes, and I'm not about to make anything shorter than 10-minute episodes. This is not Skyward Sword, this is not the days of being limited. Anyway, here we are! Yay! Yay! Is that a good thing? Looks like it just broke itself a little bit more. No, it's auto-repairing itself, thankfully.
Oh, glorious! With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back toward home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow.
You may have noticed just now that the Pikmin start taking off. That's because when you find this first piece, the day one automatically ends. Usually the Pikmin would hang out with Olimar right now, and he'd disband them and then they'd go, but because they were already disbanded, they go into their onion anyway, and that's how they get into their onion, where they will rest. Hooray! Zoop! And we got sucked onto ours, and we have liftoff, if this thing can handle it. I hope we don't hit an iceberg. Awesome. That joke doesn't even make sense, nor is anyone going to get that reference.
One day since impact, I have somehow managed to launch the Dolphin, but I was surprised to see the onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems that they will help me again tomorrow. Dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Poketate. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my Dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the keys to my survival, I name it the Forest of Hope. I hope I explore it tomorrow.
Yep, so here's the Pikmin population charts for the day. We sprouted 25. That number is going to get so much bigger. I hopefully will not lose many in battle, because obviously there will be enemies throughout this game who will try to kill our Pikmin. And I must say, watching a Pikmin die is one of the saddest things in any video game ever. Possibly the second saddest creature death behind Chow's in Sonic, but... And then there's Left Behind, which is where you feel especially guilty, because sometimes, as I said, if they are disbanded, by the end of the night, if you don't have them with you, if they're just those are disbanded, lost out in a field somewhere, and the night ends, they're dead. They will not survive. Yes, we will save. On that note, that is the end of day 1. And also, thankfully, it keeps track of how many parts are in each area. That other one only has one other part, so this place, Impact Site, is actually going to end up being a lot more, I'll just say it right now, it's going to end up being a lot more of like regather our forces if anything really bad happens to our Pikmin. It's just going to be more of a, oh, hey, let's go stock up on more Pikmin, but otherwise it only has one other part. For right now, however, in the next episode on day 2, we will go to the Forest of Hope. Until then, however, that's the end of this episode. Join me next time when we do so, find a new area, and enjoy this such a fun game. This is a really great game and I love it. And I mean, until then, this has been Dementis. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. Adios!